Hello, everyone, and welcome back into another episode of the Bet On Me podcast. It's Friday, January 14th, 2022. I am your host, Daniel Perkins. It is a great day to gamble, everybody. Let me go ahead and tell you that right now. We got wild card weekend coming up. We got NBA basketball. We got NHL hockey. We got all kinds of stuff to bet on. But we're going to go ahead and focus today on wild card weekend. We have a guest today, all the way from Miami, Florida, Mr. Alex Cano. Alex, why don't you go ahead and tell the listeners a little bit about yourself? Go ahead and introduce yourself to my listeners. That way they get to know you a little bit better.
My name is Alex Cano. You could call me whatever you want. Cano, Alex, Alejandro. I shortened it to Alex just for to make it easier, to my Americans. But I'm both of my parents are Cuban. I have some Spanish background, but I was born in America. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I'm just humbled to be on this podcast and excited to give out some picks and do this. So thanks for having me, and let's get to it.
Absolutely, Alex. Thank you so much for coming on the show, man. So I know you like to do a little sports gambling, make NFL picks. I know you like to do that. What else do you do in your spare time? Any other hobbies, any things you do you'd like to share with us, man, before we get started here?
I love to give out picks. I love to do sports. I'm a musician. A little bit about myself. I license beats, whether that be to commercials or other artists. So that's what I do out of Miami, Florida. But I love sports. I've been a Dolphins fan for 20 years. I'm 24 years old. I've been a Heat fan for 15 years. I'm a Panthers fan for the last 5 years. Go Panthers! So just a Florida guy.
All right. All about his Florida teams. Nothing wrong with that. Well, Mr. Alex, what do you foresee happening this wild card weekend? Any picks? Let's just go ahead and give you the floor here, and let you give us your full rundown NFL picks wild card weekend here.
My NFL picks for this weekend are, I got some juicy ones. Let me just go ahead and give you my dog of the week, who I think, the most likely underdog, the one that I like the most. It's the 49ers, the away team, facing the hyped up Cowgirls. I just don't, as the Cowboys have been good, but listen, McCarthy, how much do we trust them in the playoffs? How much do we trust this team? We know this team likes to lay that goose egg from time to time. So go ahead and give me the 49ers on the money line, no spread. Niners on the money line. That is what we like. And for my next pick, go ahead and give me the over in the Bengals game. I have it right now at 49.5. Bengals Raiders. I just think that this game goes over. It's going to be up to the Raiders offense to produce the points for this over to hit, because, there's no doubt in my mind the Bengals will be able to produce enough points to get us, at least reasonable checkpoint. As long as the Raiders can meet and match the Bengals, we should be good. So, but you could go ahead and give me the over there. For my next pick, go ahead and give me the Bills money line parlayed with the under 44. I'm scared to touch the spread. If I had to take the spread, I guess I would take the Patriots, but I'm not even touching that. Go ahead and give me the Bills money line -200 parlayed with the under in the total 44 is what I'm getting it at. Next, we move to the Eagles at Buccaneers. Go ahead and give me the Eagles +9. We know the Buccaneers are going to win this game, but by how much? The Eagles have been an electric team this year. They have a good D-line, and they have a good, young, fast quarterback that gets the job done on, gets the job done on the ground. I mean, the guy's very mobile. He is clutch, and he does have this little X factor about him. So, I think Jalen Hurts keeps us within those points. Go ahead and give me the Eagles +9. It just seems like a no-brainer to me, honestly. I mean, I know a bunch of people are going to be hopping on the Bucks -9. Go ahead and give me the Eagles +9 to cover. We trust Jalen Hurts. We trust that D-line to get us a couple sacks. Yes, Brady will get enough plays in to win the game, but, like I said, by how much? I think it's a 7-point game, 8-point game at best. But we got the Eagles +9. Go ahead and give me the Eagles +9. Next, we have the Steelers at the Chiefs. Go ahead and give me the Chiefs -12. Yes, this is a square play, but, it's just when it comes down to this game, we have Big Ben, we have Patrick Mahomes, the GOAT, and, we have a large point differential, -12. I just think, the Chiefs are going to show you what they're really about. They're not going to hold anything back. They shouldn't be in this wild card position. They don't, but I feel like they did this on purpose. They did this because they knew come playoff time, they could perform to the caliber, that Super Bowl caliber potential. I think they're going to reach the Super Bowl. So they're just going to blow the Steelers team out, send Big Ben off home with retirement with a blowout loss. I mean, Big Ben got his team this far. He, won 2 games he shouldn't have towards the end of the season. They're in the playoffs. It's kind of that's as far as he's going to get in terms of his ode to retirement. So, the Chiefs are going to blow him out. Anyone taking that +12 is just kind of holding on to Big Ben. And, the Steelers are a bad team, guys. Go ahead and give me the Chiefs -12 to unload on the Steelers team, get warmed up for kind of the tougher competition. But they're really going to be firing on all cylinders, looking to practice their A1 game. So Chiefs -12. That is my play. And then next, my next play, go ahead and give me the Rams money line, -195, parlayed with the under, set at 49.5. That total is set at 49.5. We're taking the under. So again, it's Rams -195 money line, parlayed with the under 49.5. Those are my free picks. Those are my NFL picks for this weekend, wild card weekend. We're going to make it a good one. We're going to make it a winning day. And, we'll see what happens. It's going to be very exciting.
Well, I really enjoyed that Dallas Cowgirls take. I really enjoyed that. That's nice. I'm glad you brought that here on the podcast. I haven't heard them called that in a long time, so that really makes me laugh. I like that pick, though. That's one of them that stands out to me because the Cowboys are a team that I think a lot of people put too much stock in way too early before we see them actually play when it counts. Because every time we see them play when it counts, they don't really add up to what it is everyone says they are. Well, who do you have in the Super Bowl? What's your Super Bowl pick for this year?
Who I think is going to win the Super Bowl now that we're in the playoffs, honestly, look, guys, I think Aaron Rodgers has a little juice in the tank left, and I think with that little juice he has left, he's going to win a Super Bowl, his second one. I mean, the guy's better than one Super Bowl, and I know a lot of people are better than one Super Bowl. Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, who actually won 2, if I'm not mistaken. But a lot of people are better than one Super Bowl, and Aaron, the thing is, if you're truly better than that, you go out and you win 2. And Aaron Rodgers has a team to do it. He has the staff to do it, coaching staff. I think the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl. That is really my favorite. If I had to pick a number 2, I would pick the Rams. But my favorites to win the Super Bowl are the Packers. I just think that the Bucs aren't going to do it again this year. They're just not. I love Brady. I'm a huge Brady fan. But if you look at the NFC Championship game last year, it was the Packers versus the Buccaneers. And, Rodgers almost got through Brady, but he didn't. The Buccaneers just had that roster that was better, and Bruce Arians outcoached, Matt L. So, it is what it is. But I think that the Packers this year are equipped to win, and I think they will win. So go ahead and give me the Packers to win the Super Bowl. And I actually think that we get the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So we get Packers versus Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes won't ever win as many Super Bowls as Brady, but he will attend the Super Bowl more times than Brady. That, is a sure thing. So give me the Chiefs versus Packers to win it. That is my Super Bowl prediction. It's a fun one. It's kind of square, but, I think that when it comes down to it, it's the right prediction. Packers versus Chiefs. Think about it. Mahomes got to see Brady last year. I think he sees Rodgers this year in the Super Bowl. I think it's just when we're talking about the young GOAT and Mahomes, he has to go through these trials. He has to go through Brady. He has to go through Rodgers in the biggest stage, in the biggest game, the Super Bowl. And, I think he's going to take 2 L's to 2 extraordinary Hall of Fame quarterbacks. One last year to Brady, one this year to Rodgers. Give me the Packers to win the Super Bowl. That is my Super Bowl prediction.
I really like that pick. I really do, because I think my money's on Tampa Bay. I know you don't agree with that, but I think if there was ever another year that Aaron could get one, this would be it. And I also like your take on Patrick Mahomes being the next up and coming, because he's playing not just regular season games, but into the playoffs against some of the best competition you've ever seen. Watching these guys, learning from them. So, look, Alex, we're out of time. Man, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much for doing the podcast today.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'd be more than happy to come on whenever you need me again. So, we have a long NFL playoffs before the season's over, and then we have no football for another year. So,
oh, and it's terrible, isn't it? I can't stand it. Well, Alex, man, thank you so much for coming on the show. We are literally out of time. Man, thank you so much. We can't wait to have you back. We appreciate you coming on.
Thanks, guys. Take care. It was fun being on this podcast. Thanks.
And thanks for coming on, man. Everybody, that was Alex Cano. And we are fresh out of time. We have none left. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.